talk to people.
Yeah, they probably will.
So we're live. Let me clean the lens, guys. So we're just waiting for people to arrive on the live stream. Got my Serbian hat. So we're currently on the train from Loznica to Belgrade. It's the daytime. So when we were in this part of Serbia, it was nighttime and we couldn't see anything. So that's why I'm live streaming from the train right now again. It's because it's daytime. So people are starting to arrive. How's everyone today? It's approximately what, 8:31 a.m. here in the old Yugoslavia, country of Serbia. Let me show you guys what the countryside looks like real quick. So we have a lot of old houses. Boca Bobby says hello, hello, Boca Bobby. We had to get up at 6 a.m. today to make the train because the train was, what time? 8 at 8 a.m. But we had to get breakfast and walk to the train station. So that's why we had to go to bed so early yesterday. It was hard, but we did it. We had to wake up at 6 a.m. So yeah, we're on the train. There's some nice people sitting behind us. And let's see what you guys' chat messages are. So no one's chatting except for Boca Bobby. I had to wear my hat today because my hair was all messed up. I haven't got a haircut in like 2 weeks, so I have like bad head now. Why I keep my hair short usually is because so I don't have a bad head. Shorty Sure says hello, amigo. What's the weather like? The weather is about 7 degrees centigrade, which is what, about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, something around there. It's cool but not cold. But it's gonna get much colder as in December. Shorty Sure, good morning. So yeah, we're live streaming from the train with nothing else to do. We have about a 3-hour train ride ahead of us. So we're gonna be it's gonna be daylight all day. So I may stream multiple times today. Who knows? I'll show you guys the countryside. I wouldn't want my house to be right next to the tracks, but I guess that's the land they got. What's your favorite Serbian food so far? That's goulash. I also like Serbian burgers a lot too. So Danilo is sitting over there. Good morning, Danilo.
Good morning.
He's been my guide for this trip. What did we have for breakfast today?
Burek.
Burek.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had 2 bureks. Mine was with cheese. Yours was with meat. We had 2 lemonades.
Each?
No, yeah. 4 total. I think it was a great breakfast. Like, I'm full. And I hope you are too, because we're in for a long ride.
Nice. So the station that we left, the station master, there was like no one at the station. It's a very small station. This guy had a dress in a suit and everything, and you know, we had to like knock on the door of the station for him to come out and sell us the ticket. So it was kind of funny. But But yeah, I was like, where can I get his job? And he probably sees like 5 passengers a day. He has to open a whole train station for 5 passengers a day. But yeah, it's this old Yugoslavian looking dude in a suit. And it's kind of funny. So what are you guys chatting about? Let me see. The chats they fade away, so I have to see what you guys are chatting about by clicking on it. Yeah, we're going back to Belgrade, Daryl. Danilo has some Greek lessons to give someone, and I need to get some more sleep. Here's what the countryside looks like. It's just the agricultural fields. Nothing but that. In villages. My favorite part of this trip is the village train stations that are kind of haven't been used in a long time and are kind of run down. Some of them look very scary, but you can tell there's a lot of history there. And that was my favorite part of this train ride, was to see all the old train stations. I think it's beautiful. What are you guys saying? So the apartment, we rented an apartment in Loznica, and it was $21 a night, and it was a very good deal. It had lots of heating, hot water, good water pressure. Everything was like new. It was completely renovated, so no complaints about our apartment that we rented. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? So what are you guys up to today? You guys want to see the boots I bought? I bought these boots for like I think 69 euros or 79 euros or something like that. I like these boots a lot. When I saw these on the store shelf, I usually don't spend a lot of money on myself, but I definitely bought these immediately. Plus I needed new shoes. What's wrong with your computer? Storybook Song says he's fixing his computer. Oh, that's funny. The sign is in English. You're welcome on DMU 711. That's probably the train number, right?
Diesel multiple unit 711.
Diesel multiple unit? Oh, wow. So DMU stands for Diesel Multiple Unit 711. Do you think that's the model of the train or the serial number of the train?
This category of train has the number 711.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So like these multiple units, they're all 711. This type of train.
Oh, the model. So it's a model number.
The model, yeah.
So Storybook Song says he's installing a new hard drive. Are you going to an SSD? Yep. Loop de Mac says you're using the local train, which stops at every stop. It will ride for 3 hours and 50 minutes. Some Samsung SSDs, solid state drives, they have imaging software, and it's very easy to use. It's what is software? It's by Acronis, but it's a special version for Samsung. So you basically hook up both drives to the SATA connection, and then it images all of your data over to the new SSD and expands the partitions. I've installed lots of SSDs in computers, and I can do it very quickly now. Without having to reinstall the operating system. You just image it. So there's nothing going on outside. It's just agricultural land. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I think there's even, if your SSD didn't come with imaging software, I think there's like free imaging software that you can use. I forget what it's called. Samsung, not Samsung. Is it a Samsung SSD? If it's a Samsung SSD, install the Samsung Magician software, and then you can update the firmware of the SSD as well. That's very important. I like Micron SSDs as well, but my favorite of all time is Samsung. The firmware update is very done very well. I don't recommend any Intel SSDs. Intel's just made too many mistakes lately with their CPUs and their solid state drive firmware. I don't even install Intel SSDs anymore in servers. Perfect. So Samsung Musician has a migrate tool now, huh? That must be a new version since it's been like 2 years, guys, since I've like ran Samsung Magician. I carry a MacBook with me now. That's my bag. I'm from India. Where in India are you from? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're from India. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh yeah. Don't mess with iMac hard drives. You have to take the screen off with a heat gun. It's a big mess. You could crack the screen. If you don't have patience, don't try to do it. Hold on, let me read this comment from Loop Mac. Samsung, Micron, or Transcend? Yeah, I standardize on Samsung even if it's more expensive. But let's see what Danilo's doing. Danilo, what do you have for us?
Beautiful agricultural landscapes that you can show people.
Let's see what's on the other side of the train. Bunch of nothing in a village. So I can't tell you if, oh look at this station, guys. It's like Dracula himself lives here. Look at this station. Oh my gosh, look at this old station. I bet there's a station master that probably lived in that apartment up there, and he probably worked down here. And this is where people all would wait for the train. How much for a house out that window? Probably $5,000 maximum. That's all I would pay. Look at this. Look at this creepy old station. Look. Oh yeah, station master definitely lived there. Wow. It's probably like 40s, guys. 1940s. Are iMacs worth it? Or get a gaming Windows laptop? iMacs are only worth it if you're doing high-end video editing. Like really high-end, like 8K, 4K. I personally, unless you're filthy rich, I wouldn't buy an iMac Pro. It's overkill unless you're doing like a high-end video. What does it say?
Hey brother, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just so anyone that can't read Cyrillic, it says, "Hey brother, how are you?" I'm doing pretty good today. I'm on the train. Going back to Belgrade. Yeah, if I had to buy a new fleet of desktops, I would probably try to go AMD at this point. Intel has just messed up too much in their processors, and they're falling behind in their nanometer manufacturing process. AMD is really kicking Intel's butt right now, and I really think ARM is the future, but I don't think PCs. It won't be there for many years, but I would go with AMD if I was buying new desktops, if I could. In my opinion, AMD is like the superior processor now over Intel. I would probably only use Intel in servers, unless all of my servers were on AMD. AMD, not Opteron, but the AMD, what's the one with like 64 processors, cores? I forget. Yeah, AMD has some really good server processors with like 64 cores per processor, and you could have like 4 processors. Like some motherboards, some server motherboards allow you to put 4 of them in there, which is crazy. And then if you have a flash SAN, it's all solid state storage. You could have a really fast system. Let's see what you guys are saying. Apple announced the new MacBook Pro today. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that runs. I'm sure it's gonna be good. I probably won't be buying the first generation, but when they get all the bugs sorted out in their second generation, I'll probably buy it then. Yeah, gaming laptops are good for video editing because a lot of video editing suites, they use CUDA, which is a accelerator that allows certain programs to do certain work on the GPU versus the CPU, but it's not for all work. Things like video encoding or effects processing, they can take advantage of CUDA, but other types of programs cannot. But only when you're like 3D modeling or editing or encoding or effects processing. But yeah, if you want to do video editing, a gaming laptop's good. The only downside to a gaming laptop is it will probably only have a 1080p screen, and that's all I would recommend unless you're video editing. So I wouldn't want to edit videos on anything smaller resolution than my MacBook Pro, which is I think it has a 4K display. I'm not sure, but It's just enough space, pixel space, to get all the workspace in for all the video editing paddles. I wouldn't want to edit video on a 1080p screen. That's meant for gaming. That's the only downside of gaming laptops. But they do have the good video card that you would want if you're editing video. I would, you know what, guys, what I'd look at instead of a gaming laptop is Dell Precision. Okay, a newer Dell Precision, preferably with 64 gigs of RAM, and I'd look for that on eBay as a refurb model because Precisions are what are they called? Workstation level laptops, and they usually have a very good video card, lots of RAM, and a good CPU, but they have bad battery life. And I think you can get them up to 4K resolution. The gaming laptops, you're not going to get 4K. You're just not. Because they know games can't support 4K screens yet. So, you know, gaming laptops are probably not a good choice for video editing. I would probably look for a 4K, 64 gigabyte, 1 terabyte SSD, Intel Xeon processor, Dell Precision laptop on eBay, but a newer one, not a really old one. But yeah, I bought a lot of Dell laptops from eBay, from refurbishers, and they were great. Like I used to work for a private equity firm. We had nothing but money. I had no budget. I could buy almost anything I want, but I would save the company. I saved the company like $20,000 because I would buy refurb Dell laptops for $300 to $400 each, like new, when they were like $1,000 to $1,400 new, you know. And then we would send them out to remote workers, and if we didn't get one back, oh well. But they work just as good as new ones. The whistle. Station master here is blowing the whistle. Let's see if we can see him. There we go. They all wear red hats. I think that's where he lives, actually, on that station. Let's see what you guys are saying. Omar is driving, says, "Hey Brad, enjoy your 3-hour train ride. We appreciate you sharing all your beautiful scenery. Thank you so much." Shorty Shrew says, "I bought a new Lenovo with Ryzen 7. It's more power than I need and great battery life. That's a good choice." Look at my teeth, man. I have a really nice smile. But if you go forward, oh, I have Berg in my teeth. I didn't know I'd clean on teeth. Let's see what you guys are saying here. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Just look at the feedback that the seller is getting on eBay before you buy any refurbished items on eBay. Make sure they have completed a lot of auctions, not just like 20, you know. Make sure they've completed like 1,000 auctions and they have at least a 98%. The whistle was probably not necessary at that station, no. But yeah, so like I said, I used to buy laptops off eBay, refurb for professional environments, and they came clean, they came fine. Everything was fine. I can't tell you what a good price is because I'm on the train, but a Dell Precision on eBay with 64 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte SSD, and you want an NVMe, you don't want a regular SSD. NVMEs are much faster, or M2. With a Xeon processor, maybe like 13 to 1500. I would say probably try to spend only $1,500, $1,500 on something like that off eBay that's refurbed. Make sure it has a good video card, like make sure it has an NVIDIA video card, because those are the most compatible with CUDA video editing suites. Something like a 2080 or 2040. The 1060 Ti is also very good, but my knowledge is kind of out of date because I haven't looked at them recently. Lots of RAM and a good video card. Like my MacBook, I have a 2014 MacBook and I can edit 4K footage like 1080p. And then 1080p, depending on the codec that the camera has, like my Sony FDR X3000, I can encode video in almost real time. It's very, very fast. Like to spit out a half an hour video, it only takes my MacBook about 15 minutes to encode that video. Especially, and another recommendation I have is if you have an air conditioner in your house, run it while you're encoding so your PC doesn't thermal throttle. When I was in Thailand, it was hot as shit outside. I would always close everything up and turn on the air like 15 minutes before I went to encode my video, and I'd make sure my MacBook sucked in air directly from the air conditioner. I would just leave it under the air conditioner, but I think it helped a lot to not thermal throttle. Or just open a window if it's cold outside. $1660 is more powerful and the same price as 1060. There you go. Like I said, guys, my knowledge on hardware is a little out of date. Like I said, I would look for precision for $1,500, and you can always send an offer to the seller too. You know, I don't think there's a lot of people buying precision laptops right now. They're probably buying up all the you know, the general task laptops like the Dell Inspirons and Dell Latitudes, but they're probably not buying engineering level laptops right now because of COVID. Maybe they are, who knows. But yeah, a Dell Precision with a 4K screen is probably your better bet than a gaming laptop. So guys, I'm gonna get off this live stream at 30 minutes, so we have about 3 more minutes left. It's all agricultural land. There's not much going on. We're in another village. Looks like a prison. There's Danilo. Here's me. So do you guys have any final words? Yeah, it's pretty rough. But it's also how I'm sitting as well. I was like sitting like a bum. Viva Serbia, I agree. I have my Serbian hat. Let's spy on Danilo. What are you doing down there, Danilo?
Checking my phone.
Checking his phone. So yeah, guys, I'm super tired today. I probably will go to sleep as soon as I get home. So if anyone sends me any Instagram messages, don't expect a reply until at least tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Alright guys, I gotta go in about 30 seconds. If you have anything to say, type it now in the live chat. Otherwise, we'll pick this up maybe on another portion of the track a little bit later. Daryl P says, thanks for sharing, Brad. Thanks for being here, everyone. And I'll see you in the next live stream or the next video. Ciao.